Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Today we have a video going over the basics of the Colosseum event. So if people are new, haven't tried out the Colosseum event before, we can jump in. We'll do a little tutorial on it, nothing too crazy. Then we'll go in and we'll do our fights for the day. So that being said, I want to do a special shout out to all the Patreons that we have that support and make this channel possible. So Alberto, MVP, of course, Men in Black, Devin Drago, and also Just Jesus. Just Jesus has joined us. Also for yesterday, or I guess it must have been Saturday's video, the winner for that, for the questions asked, is the question asked is what race do you like to see dwarf with? And we had a member of our community named Why Do You Need to Know? That's their username, and they siege everything with dwarfs. So for tomorrow's contest, please let me know in the comments section below if you could interview any person. Call it your favorite player in Art of Conquest. If you could interview your favorite Art of Conquest player, what type of questions would you ask them? So let me know that in the comment section below. If you haven't liked and subscribed, make sure to do that. Let's jump into the Colosseum event. So the Colosseum event is located in the bottom. It looks like a little Colosseum. If we select that, it will pop up. So the first thing that we need to do is set up a defense. So in the bottom, probably where my body is located, if we look at the defense, we must set up a defense before we do anything. So I happen to make one. When you set up a defense, you typically want it to be as tanky as possible, buy as much time, or you just want to burst down the opponent. There's some more advanced strategies to the whole thing, but set it up. It is important to note that you can get away with some different types of strategies in the Colosseum because number one, PvP stats do not matter. And number two, the enemy player has no control over their skill. It's all done through the AI. So the AI will naturally go through all of the skills. So that being said, you can take advantage of the glitches in the matrix. If we select the log, which my body is also over, we can see who we've attacked and who's attacked us. And if we select pair, which my body is also over, it will refresh the three options that we have above. Up above, where it says free 5 out of 5, that's how you attack enemy players. You get 5 free attacks every day. If you need more, on the top of the screen with the purple book, you can select to add. These get pretty expensive, and probably the most important day is the last day. We'll go over that with the rewards. You can buy these throughout for 10 Linari each, and then at the end of all of it, you'll have a lot more chances to progress forwards. When we look at the rankings, which is looking on the bottom left, we can see who is where and by how many points. Now there's two different prizes that we get out of doing the Colosseum. First is daily prize. So if we look at this, there's a gladiator gold. It's a type of currency in the game. So every day you can earn gladiator gold. Jeez, that's a tough one for me. And we can also get rune chests. So if we look on through, no matter what, as long as you participate, you'll pretty much get something. Typically, you want to be at least in the top 100 or so. I'd set that as a realistic goal. Whatever your core power on the kingdom is, you probably want to hit that mark, if not higher. Now, at the end of the 5 to 6 days, you get a final prize, which the top 3 people will get a gladiator dragon chest. You'll get a bunch of alchemy stones, and then you'll get warrior chests. So these do drop off a little bit, but you still get a decent amount, even if you don't play super high. Now, what can you do with all of this gladiator gold? That might be what's going on in your head. So if we hit the top right, we'll get the store. And up here in the store, you can see that you can buy a bunch of different things. Realistically, if you don't have the edge, In your free-to-play player, this is a great place to get it. If you already have the edge, you're just going to get a small amount of materials. It's not worth it, in my opinion. We have Dragon Glass, we have Soulfire, which Soulfire you can probably skip over. We have Rune Boxes, we have Time Rush, we have Alchemy Stones, and then, this is what I would do. I would get all of the Dragon Glass, I would get all of the Rune Stone chests, all of the Building Rush, personally just because I would. I would also get the Alchemy Stones, but that's just me. You can also skip the Alchemy Stones because it does get pretty expensive. You really don't get that many, and instead get Troop Rush. All of your extra points go with Troop Rush. Troop Rush is so valuable, and you can get so much from this. So with that being said, why don't we jump in and try some of this out? So your first couple fights might be a little boring, but that's okay. You're still going to get points. Oh, okay. I don't have a formation set up. Hold on while I create a setup real quick. Oh, okay. So there we go. I'll use this is my defense setup. It's pretty cool that these these carry through. So looks like we just straight up dominated this person. This person is very low powered, so it's not much of a surprise there. So first fight of the day is a W. And even if we look at the damage, there's no PvP stats. So let's go into the next one. If we want to fight this person all the way on the right, the Trugo, who's from International Mana Crown, I'm just going to walk you through this. Where it says Mana Crown and 12 on the top, that's the server that person's from. Their name is the second column, or in the middle, and the bottom is their house. So if you guys ever need to find stats for people, go under Realm, transfer, find their realm. So this person's on Realm 12 Mana Crown. They're in the Yellow Kingdom. So then what we can do is we can scroll down and look for Chojba, or whatever their name is. And here they are. They are right here. So they are playing as Sylph. They have maxed out archers. And they have 1600 core power. So that's just a nice little way so that you can get as much information about your opponent as possible. So we're going to go fight Chojba and see how we do. So I'm going to do the last one that we did. But this time, since they have a bunch of trees over there, we're also going to include a pack of spears. So let's go test this out, see how we do. Now remember, I'm not casting any skills. This is all generated by the game. And it looks like we broke through their top side. Our bottom is stalling out very well. We get swordsmen running all around, causing a lot of disruption. So you can take advantage of the skills that get used in the order that they get used in. You can play around with that. When you go in, it is important to note that your current research and your race matters. So if your races are mismatching, it's just like the Void. If you go into the Void, you change race on the outside, it's going to directly impact the troops on the inside. It's no different with the Colosseum. This holds true for your defense. Alright, cool. So we took them down. This person is not in a house, so we're going to attack them. For right now, I'm not really super worried about who we're fighting. So this person happens to be a dwarf. And this dwarf player also does not have blasters. So we're just going to go up against them with a bunch of swordsmen. Because if their snipers want to pick off stuff, they're going to be taking down one swordsman at a time. So with the double yip action going on, we are able to just burst them down. Their mechs dropped like no tomorrow. Alright, cool. So we get a couple victories under our belt. And let's try out this person. So this person is rockin'. So let's see how we do up against some rockin'. Look at how fast those swords in the middle die to the double yip. Holy crap. So the bottom looks like I'm losing, but we just dominated that top so hard it's not even funny. So what I recommend is if you're not super confident in your ability and you want to play this as safe as possible, what I do highly recommend is before each fight, log out of the Colosseum. Go find that person that you need to fight against. So we'll take this person from Manor Crown again. Daeon, whatever their name is, the person all the way to the left here with power 2377. So before we attack them, we should exit out. We should go to yellow and find them to see what they're all about. All right, so we found this person, the Daeon. And now that we found this person, we know a couple things before we even go into that battle. This person is a human, so if we have a blessed humanoid dragon, that would be ideal to go up against them, and it looks like their research is primarily in their swords. They don't have a ton of honor, neither do I, so let's go try out this person. It shouldn't be shouldn't be the hardest one in the world. So the reason why I say to go check that before every fight, if you're uncertain of yourself or the people in your server say you just got server merged, the reason why I say that is once you enter a battle like this, you cannot exit out. If I was to exit out of this right now because say I brought the wrong dragon or anything like that, if I was to exit out of this, it would count as a loss. So it's important to have everything before you go in. So let's go try out this person. This should be super easy. We got a blessed humanoid dragon, and we got the double yip in the middle. I don't see this person. Yeah, it's looking pretty good for us right here. All right, so we should be able to take this person down, and their spears are trying to run around the side. But we got Jax doing fire off or spray and pray, and everything just drops. All right, so now we're at rank 4. So this is what I want to do, guys. I want to find somebody that's super strong. Aha! We did it! We did it! Alright, boys and girls, you guys ready for this? We're gonna go fight Toby. You guys know the legendary Toby, so I want to see how badly we're going to get destroyed by fighting Mr. Toby. Alright, I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because we are going to lose, and we are going to lose hard. Alright, boys and girls, here we go. This is OGC versus Toby. I feel bad for Toby. Toby, I'm sorry ahead of time. Don't mean to knock you out of the top 10. All right, so it looks like we're doing pretty good so far. Our veering is still up, which is actually shocking. This is gonna be really awkward if I do actually win because I didn't mean to. Alright, it's not over yet. He's still got a beam up. It's looking pretty good so far for us. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty good for us so far. Holy crap! I think we just got Toby. I think we just got Toby. Oh my god! Yes, we got Toby. I'm sorry, Toby. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to lose. I really did. Okay, well, anything is possible here in the Colosseum. So I hope you guys got something out of this. It was a lot of fun to actually make this. So yeah, please, I'll bring some more Colosseum fights later in this week. But for now, shout out again to the Patreons, Men in Black, Alberto, Just Jesus, Devin Drago. Congratulations to the shout out from earlier this week. Again, the shout out for tomorrow is if you were to interview your favorite Art of Conquest player, what type of questions would you ask them? If you answer that, and I'll pick one of them that I really like, and I'll give you a shout out on tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video, we have an interview coming, so it all makes sense. So make sure you like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.